I just feel like some of these bills should be 6 months, every 3 months. Every month is crazy. You got the rent, you got the car note, you got the insurance, you got the phone bill, Wi-Fi, electricity, water, gas. All every fucking month. Can I live? Can I have one vacation? No, I can't, because it's every month. Don't stop. It doesn't stop. Every month, rent. I just paid the rent. What are you telling me? The first is Saturday? This Saturday?
Hi, welcome back. We're going to be checking out videos about the economy and how a lot of us are living on survival mode. So this is just going to be a relatable videos for those of you that are actually broke. So if you know what it's like to go work hard and then still kind of have some struggles or a lot of struggles with paying your bills and being able to afford things, and how the cost of living is really ridiculous and things just keep going up in price. So we're just going to be checking this out, as this helps us let out what we are really going through on a daily basis. Before we get right into this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Victoria for sending me a $25 cash app. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you so much. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that. Let's get right into this video.
I am so tired of living my life in survival mode, because despite having 2 college degrees and making close to $80,000 a year, I still cannot keep up with the cost of living. I still cannot afford all of my bills every month and have to live paycheck to paycheck. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I am sacrificing my mental health, my time, and my energy to take care of people in their most vulnerable moments, and a lot of the time they do not make it. At the very least, I should be able to pay my bills. And for anyone who's thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't have chose that job, somebody has to do it. And you know damn well, if your loved one was critically ill, you would want somebody to take care of them, right? Something has to give. I cannot keep doing this.
You want to talk about radicalizing the working class, babe? I come into my job yesterday. We clocked in. Our boss is like, you guys got to do the price changes. We're going to do them as a team because it's faster that way. Usually it was one person. We're like, all right, no biggie. We divvy up the price changes yesterday. We're looking at the items. The markup is literally over 100%. I'm talking the things that were $20 on Wednesday are now $40. Literally over 100% motherfucking markup. And here's the craziest part. We clocked back in this morning. 48 hours. And the prices have increased on the exact same items that we put out yesterday. I'm talking, I put out a sign for something on the 5th of January, 2 weeks ago, and it was $49.99. And now, in 48 hours, it has gone from $49.99 to $79.99 to $129. $129. Ain't shit changed with the vendor. Ain't shit changed with the company. Ain't shit changed with the manufacturer. Ain't shit changed about how they building it. It just went up more than double the price in 48 hours.
Everyone talks about how New York City is in a housing crisis, but I think I found a unit that exemplifies it perfectly. Today, I'm going to show you the most insane apartment I've seen in New York City. This is a whole apartment. Yes, I am not kidding. Have you ever seen a smaller apartment? Because I don't think I have, to be honest. It does have washer and dryer in the unit, if that makes a difference. But here's a kitchen. So the only probable layout that I think could actually work here is your bed in that corner, but you're sleeping in your kitchen, basically. You have ventilation, but you have no sunlight facing the alley. Then the closet opens up, and you can't get through to the bathroom without closing this door. And then when you get to the bathroom, you have to keep this door closed so that the shower door could open. This is pretty crazy. And that's also facing the alley. The crazy part is they did include washer and dryer fold here. You do have a full oven and a dishwasher with a microwave and a fridge. So basically, I want to show you how small this apartment actually is. This is me going full wingspan to the end. and I'm basically touching both walls right now. And there's probably a good reason why this apartment has been on the market for over 6.5 months. And if you're familiar with New York City real estate, a rental for 6.5 months is a really long time. So before I tell you guys what the rent is, I want you to take a guess. Here's one last look. All right, you're definitely wrong. It's $2,500.
I was thinking like $400, like electricity included, because no way in hell you expect someone to live in that cubicle for that amount of money. Like literally, you are insane. Like, what is going on with these landlords? To be honest, like oh my God, they need to be checked. Like something is wrong.
My budget for March is $40. That's $10 a week. Y'all wanna do something? That's it. It gotta be $10 or fucking less. Nigga, I don't make bad money. Where the f is it going? I'm not understanding.
It's not normal, bruh. It's not normal. I'm gonna need everybody to snap out of it. Stop trying to make 2 incomes, 3 incomes, multiple streams of income normal. It's not. Capitalism is just winning.
Nobody else has the balls to say it. I'm gonna say it. You get paid on a Thursday. 2 days later, the money's gone. It all went to bills. And then 6 days later, you're negative $600 because 2 random bills came up that were 3 times more expensive than they were years in the past. And now you get paid again, but now you're negative $600 something. So a third of your paycheck is now gone. And you have a business on the side, but the business on the side is struggling because everybody else is in the same position and nobody's buying shit. Does anybody else feel this way?
Yo, how you doing, man? Yo, I'm good, bro. What you been up to? You know, work. Same, bro. I work too. Yeah, I've just been working at my job, then coming home, and yeah, that's about it. Word. I've been going to work like every day and just working, bro. Same, bro. And I've got a crazy story to tell you. Oh, really? What's up? All right, so the other day at work, I was at work and then some work shit happened and I was like, dude, what the hell? Yo, I feel you, dude. It's like every time I'm at work, I'm, working and then some work shit happens and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This is work, right? And I accidentally became important at my job. So I'm getting extra work, but not extra money. Ugh, don't get me started on doing extra work at work when I'm only paid to do a certain amount of work. Yeah, and I've been trying to work on myself, but it's a lot of work considering how much I already work. Yeah, well, how's your health doing? I'm working on it. Bro, if I had $1 for every hour I've worked, I'd probably have $20,000. You know we spend a third of our lives working? Well, where the fuck does the other 2/3 go? Because I can't account for it. We just gotta keep working, am I right? And maybe we'll get rich one day. Yeah, probably not, but hell yeah, bro. We just gotta put that work in. Work, 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 work.
Just work harder. No, work harder. Work harder. Keep going. Don't stop. If you stop, you suck. Make money. If you don't make enough, you won't be able to pay shit. Work harder, make more. You made more, now make more. You're in America. It's the land of opportunity. You can do anything you want in this country. Just work harder, grind, go, make more, make more, make more. You gotta pay your bills. How do you support your family? Gotta raise a kid. America's dream, buy a house. Look at all this debt. Oh, you're not making it? Huh, must be because you're just not working hard enough. Our capitalist world in America is centered around you have to make money to survive, and you got to make more of it to continue to survive, and you got to make more than the person to your left and to your right if you want to even come close to thriving. But let me ask you something that has been jarring at my brain, and this British economist who I've been following for quite a while now actually just said it, and I need to articulate this better. But what does the next decade look like with the generation of young men coming up trying to work their ass off that aren't seeing anything? The amount of people that are working hard, doing everything they can to put food on the table, put a roof over their head, provide for them and their family, maybe just them and their wife and their husband, whoever, is now in a world where if they work harder, they're not making enough money. And when they're not making enough money, they're being told it's because they're not working hard enough. They were able to do it. Grandma was able to do it. Uncle was able to do it. Sister-in-law was able to do it. Why can't you do it? Huh? You must not be working hard enough. You must not be doing it right. You need to stop being lazy. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. What's the mental health of this country going to look like in the next decade if this continues? We already have the highest level of mental health, lowest levels of mental health amongst the Gen Z and young millennials that I believe historically has ever been registered. I don't know how long we've been studying that, but it's not good. Since COVID, it's not good. And now we're in a world where you have to make $128,000 to live comfortably in a home in America, according to the Wall Street Journal, where you have to make over $100,000 just to get to the point, honestly, if you're in a relationship with a home, to cover your bills. Not thriving, not saving, not investing, not growing, not gaining assets, not facilitating a lifestyle that you're going to be proud of in the land of opportunity with your hard workedness. No, you'd be getting by. And I'm just going to be very real with you. As a real estate agent who's been doing this for 8 years now, I served in the military. I went overseas. I fought in Afghanistan. I did the thing for this country. I'm sick. I'm sick of what this country is doing right now. Continuing to gaslight this next generation into thinking the opportunity is still there. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, the land of opportunity is not opportune right now. If you are looking in the mirror at yourself wondering what you're doing wrong, let me look into your camera and tell you you're not. Let me tell you, there are so many millions of young, hardworking men and women in our country right now that are not reaping the benefits that the past generations reaped. You are not dumb. You are not non-special. You are not doing it wrong. You are working hard, 40, 50, 60 hours, you and your significant other, maybe hundreds of hours of work a week within your household, and you still feel like you can hardly afford to raise your child? That's not fair. And no, I'm not a socialist, Marxist, communist, blah, blah, blah. It's simply not fair. I understand we're in a free market. I understand capitalism means work hard, get money, have all this opportunity to do something with your life because you have this freedom. This freedom. We always have freedom. Oh, free market, capitalism, yay, money. 74.6% of the money is in the top 10%'s hands. 32% of it's in the top 1%'s hands. I believe it's over a quarter percent in the top 0.1%. I just don't see what the next decade looks like if this continues. If nothing systemically shifts, if nobody actually makes change, if the political system of blue and red keep us fighting, oh my gosh, that person's right, no, that person's right, no, you're a racist, no, you're a liberalist, no. And then they give you all your sports teams, and they give you your Netflix subscription, and they give you all of these things that keep us entertained, and all these, I just find myself now I'm a huge sports fan, by the way. Every commercial I'm seeing alcohol, sexual immorality, and gambling. Alcohol, sexual immorality, and gambling. And then I get to a game, and then in the game, they're like, hey, you should gamble more of your money. Hey, you should bet on this. Hey, you should do that. All just to get us to argue about which team is better, because my team is better than your team. And that gives us some water cooler talk to get us past our 9 to 5 and our 40-hour work week to continue to be the ants of the colony that keep everything rolling. It just seems like more and more the opportunity to escape the working class slavery that we are put into by the billionaires and trillionaires of our world is becoming inescapable. What will be the effects of what we're going through right now? I don't claim to know what that result is going to be, but I'm just going to go out and flat say it. I don't believe things like home prices have a chance of crashing. In fact, if you were to tell me, do you think home prices will crash or do you think home prices will double? I think home prices double much more easy than home prices crashing. And you say, why do you talk about home prices? Well, because that is the gateway drug to wealth in America. If you don't own assets, you will never get your ass in a class that you want to be a part of. You will never escape being broke. Guess what the net worth difference between homeowners and non-homeowners is in America? $396,000 average median net worth of somebody who owns a home. $10,000 average median net worth of someone who doesn't own a home. Asset ownership is the key to unlocking equity, which is unlocking wealth for you and the rest of your family. If you don't have it, you won't grow. And if you can't get into your first one, you'll never start the snowball. And if you got to make 128 grand to get into your first one with you and your friend, or you and your wife, you and your 2 kids, whoever the situation is, then I don't think that we're in a land of opportunity when the average median wage of an individual worker is about $47,000, $75,000 for a household. I'm worried.
You remember the days when we used to get excited because we were getting paid? You know, once the check hit, we were excited. We had so many things we were going to buy. Now, We get to stare at it in our account for a couple minutes before reality hits and all those auto payments get taken out.
Tell me you're poor without telling me. Or that you've been broke multiple fucking times. So this morning on the way to work, what do? I'll go to get a coffee, but I check my account balance because I'm using my card. So I always do that when I'm about to use my card. It blew my mind. I just had this like epiphany. I was like, oh my God, I do that every time I'm about to spend money using my card. In case you're not getting what I'm getting at, what I'm getting at here is that, like, I have to check my account balance before using my card. I log into my CommBank app. Does anyone else do this, or is this just me? Because I've been poor and broke many, many, many times. Literally. So is this a thing, or are there people that just use their card? Just pay pass, tap, 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 pay pass, do what you want. Like, there we go. Yep, I'm good. What does that fucking feel like? Because I have anxiety and have to check my card before I spend. Like, maybe like 95% of the time.
How can I help you?
So I think there's a mistake on the bill, but maybe you could help me out. We got a bill, and then we realized that you guys didn't have our insurance, so we sent you the insurance, and it looks like the bill went up.
It went up?
Yeah, the first bill we got without the insurance was $600, and then the second one was almost $1,300.
Okay. Yeah, so that the first invoice you received, that's a discount that you receive if you're uninsured. So you're not eligible for the discount since you are insured. And so the bill was $2,342.14. We billed your insurance. Your insurance only paid $1,078.85.
Can I go back to the discount without the insurance?
No, sir, you're insured, so you're not eligible for the discount.
If I go cancel my insurance, am I eligible for the discount?
No, sir, because we checked eligibility and you do have active coverage for data service.
Oh, I needed to cancel it before I got the service to get the discount.
You're only eligible for the discount if you're uninsured.
Okay, so I'll get cheaper health care if I'm uninsured.
If you're uninsured, you're eligible for the discount, correct?
Is this common? Like I pay for insurance and I end up paying more out of pocket because I pay for a premium? That's wild.
No, this is just a new law that passed or started 2024 AB 716, and the law is if you receive a discount if you're uninsured.
Okay.
So when we first send a invoice to the patient, we bill them as if they're uninsured. If you're insured, unfortunately, you're not eligible for the discount.
Okay, so just if I have the incentive straight here, if I want to pay less for medical care, I should cancel my insurance if my daughter needs life-saving medical care?
I'm not sure. I don't know, sir.
It's this.
You should cancel your insurance. I'm just letting you know that discount's only for patients who are uninsured.
Okay, that is special. That is a special law. So there's no way to put that discount onto an insured person. Only the uninsured people get that.
Correct.
So a lot of these videos you're saying right here, like all those rants that you're hearing, is actually the reality of a lot of us. Like, this is our life daily. This is what we're going through. These are the challenges that we're dealing with on a day-to-day. And like, it's really tough out here. It is tough and not easy for a lot of people. And the number one contributing factor is the economy being extremely bad. A lot of people being underpaid. A lot of it is causing so much stress. And I saw a video where a person said, like, why can't we just go back to the time where a person can just have a normal job and a normal, just like basic job, not even much, just be a mailman and be able to, you know, buy a house, being able to afford a car, being able to do like all those normal things. And like, even if it's just not too much, just a normal basic human need, like if only like that could be possible, then people will feel a lot satisfied. Like you go to work and then you see something, you see a result of what your effort is. But now like you need to have multiple, like really genuinely speaking, it's not normal, it's very abnormal for you to have multiple streams of income just to be able to live. Like it's absolutely, oh, like that's just an abnormal thing that is horrible. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. You all should let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. Please make sure you click the like button, it helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.